Hey guys, what's up? So basically today I'm going to be doing a review of Tangled. So let's get started. So Tangled is a movie about a girl that was stolen from her family because an old lady wanted to stay young because of her hair, helped people stay young, and so her made her think she was her mother, and then at the end it was a happily ever after and stuff with a guy and her and blah blah, just like every other Disney movie. So let's get started. So Mother God was the person that stole her. She wanted to keep youth to herself and nobody else. There was the flower, and then she would use it to keep herself young, and then the flower was disappeared because the mother of Corona needed it, or whatever it's called. I don't even know. Yep. But yeah. The queen of Corona. So basically, they had Rapunzel, and that was the princess of Corona. And then Mother Gothel tried stealing her magical hair and cutting it, but when it's cut, it turns brown and loses its power. So then she stole him. Stole the youth from her hair. And then she sang for the magical hair to glow to her. And then whenever her birthday was, the king and queen would launch flying lanterns in the sky and hope that one day her lost princess would return. Rapunzel would love exploding lanterns. The age movement was to Rapunzel being like a baby, just born, and then on to I'm just gonna say 5, and then on to 17 and 18. So she also had a 1-year difference. 17 and 18, because her birthday was literally when she was 17. Her birthday was in 2 days, 3 days, I don't even know. Guess what, guys? I don't even know. Alright, so this is Tangled. Hasn't even started. It just started at this part. So the time was ticking by when Rapunzel had to do all of her work. But she also had time to paint, do puzzles, throw darts, and bake. And make pottery even. And play checks. And brush her hair. Brush. Which probably took a long time. And then she also had time to be depressed about thinking, would her mother let her go? Would she do this? Would she do that? Flynn, here. These 2 men are making him do the jobs for them. Rapunzel got so excited when her mother showed up. Well, her fake mother. But all her mother had to say was negative things to her. And more negative things that Rapunzel got mad. And she was shy to tell her, thinking she would say no. But Rapunzel told her about her dream and told me that she really wanted this dream to come true. And thanks to all that time she spent doing that, it never came true. Well, at least with her mother, but her fake mother, but she had a whole song to sing. She made her think that there was criminals in the house, and was like, oh, darling, come here. Flynn Rider was wanted, and he was like, I just can't get my nose right. Seriously, that's all I cared about? Boom. Alright, Rapunzel, she was just sad because her mother was yelling at her and stuff because she hid Flynn in the closet trying to tell her, but she wouldn't listen to her. Basically, yeah, that's her leaving. And Rapunzel, she got Flynn out of there really fast. She said, yeet, Flynn, yeet. But she only knew her name at this point of the time. She was like, who are you and how did you find me? She thought he wanted her hair, and he was like, no. And she was like, oh, then you can take me to the floating lanterns and you'll get your crown back. And she was like, there's your deal, there's my deal, honey, there's my deal, that's my deal, or else you don't get your crown back. Yeah, you want your crown back? Then you gotta earn it back. Yep, she was all tight too. Yeah, she was like, I'm not buying it, so if you want me to trust you, then you better take me. And he was like, trying the smuggler. Nope, the old smuggler won't work, Flynn. Not this time. So Rapunzel, she was scared. She thought her mother would find out. And she was like, oh no, I don't know if I can do this. She was singing. And don't feel the fall. Yep, that's what she did. Water? Like, seriously, your water landed on your feet. Seriously. And she's like, for like the first time ever, I could finally feel water. Like, don't you take showers? Like, seriously. Seriously. Don't you take showers? I'm just saying. But anyway, she's acting like this is a zoo. She's like, she probably doesn't know what zoos are, so I'll give that one to her. I'll let her buy that. And then she was all crying and sad because she was like, I need to go back. She was crying until Flynn cheered her up, and they was like, okay, you know what? You should go. She was like, what? You're letting me off the deal already? We barely even got to see the outside. I barely got to see the outside, and you're already letting me off of the deal. Then when she got scared of a bunny, he was like, yeah, you know what? And then he was like, okay, maybe I'd see her there, and then she'll leave. And she's like, okay, you know what? Just stop. I need to see my dream. Please let him go. Please let us go. And I need to see my dream. I'll do anything. And then a song just ended up going on. She showed her trueness. Rapunzel and them got saved by them, and then we were allowed to go see the lanterns, but they had to go through a tunnel, and they found them, and then they obviously that whatever happened, because y'all needed to watch the movie anyways. But then they were stuck into this water pit, and then Rapunzel was like, I can't believe this is all my fault. And then thanks to her glowing hair, they got out of the pit. And Eugene bit her, which was what he told her right there. He got out safe with Rapunzel. And yes, Mother Gothel and Rapunzel did meet again up in there after Flynn went to get more wood. But yeah, some flirting did happen between Rapunzel and Flynn before that. Oh, a big hug, that'd be useful. Yep, big hug. Mm-hmm. But that's not fair. I'm not going with you, Mother. Yup, good girl. That's how you do it. And she's like, okay, go ahead and get in this. And then Rapunzel's all brave, and she's like, I will. And she leaves, and then Rapunzel's all scared to give the crown to Eugene. It was in the Mother Knows Best song. And the next day, on Rapunzel's birthday, she meets Flynn, the horse. And it's all nice to the Flynn horse. And then it's all like, I need to give you a deal. You cannot make him die. And why is she making all her hair go on the floor? Why is she making all of her hair drag on the floor? Like, there's enough of her hair dragging on the floor, seriously. Like, literally. And they needed to do something to her hair, so they had little girls help her put a braid in her hair. Yep. Beautiful braids. She literally looked at that picture of her mother for like 30 minutes and 30 seconds throughout the movie, and didn't even remember. What was the use of having her do that if she wasn't going to remember? Rapunzel did have some nerve in her. But why would you be that nervous? Like, you look depressed, Rapunzel. Doesn't she look depressed, guys? Like, literally, she looks depressed. I don't even know. But, yeah. Rapunzel. Yep. So then, I couldn't get any more pictures of her, so I'm just going to tell you the rest of the story with this picture. So then they shaded a light, and then Eugene and Rapunzel kissed. And then after they kissed, well, they didn't really kiss. They were interrupted by those two men, and she was like, okay, I just got to give the crown to them. And then he gave the crown to them, and then you were like, yeah, we're going to go get her instead, because we need hair. Yeah. And then they locked Eugene up and stuff. But to find out that her mother was there, Rapunzel's mother was doing that all along, setting them up. And they was like, okay, come on, Rapunzel, you were right. And then Rapunzel was like, you were right. And then went home and was all depressed about Eugene. And then Rapunzel found out that she was the lost princess, and then was like, mad at her. And then it was mad at her fake mother. And then her fake mother, Gothel, was like, now I'm the bad guy. And then she was the bad guy. And then when Eugene came back to save her, he got knifed by her in the stomach, and then Rapunzel was like, let me heal him and I'll be with you forever. just like you want. Everything will be the way it was until her hair gets cut by Eugene, and then Eugene and her she has no more powers, but her tears save him, and then they kiss, and she goes back to her mother, her real mother and father, and then it's just a long thing, and then they hug, and then they kiss again at the end. Eugene slash Flynn, with Eugene, but Eugene Fitzherbert and Rapunzel. I wonder what Rapunzel's last name is. I don't even know, I don't even know. But anyways, that's the story of Rapunzel. I hope you enjoyed this video. For a chance to get a shout out in the next video, comment down below anything and what reviews you want me to do next. I am also doing Coco next. So after Coco, I will do another one. I'm going to do Coco like right after this one. So yeah. Thank you. Bye.